Okay, I'm out here in Verzathley. Met a lovely couple, very nice people. Both good workers, everything else, blah 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 blah. And I've serviced the guy's wife's Honda Note, and no real issues with this vehicle. Couple of rattles we've sorted out. Once a front bulb putting in, we're going to follow up with a new set of spark plugs, but basically the rest is done. My suppliers never had the plugs on stock, so but the rest is done. The service is done, brakes are good, vehicle's good, 3 cylinders, so they don't run totally smooth anyway, but it's as good as can be from the factory. So basically that's a nice Honda Note and it's serviced. Thing is, the guy was talking to me about the owner, the husband, one nice fella, Kevin, was talking about servicing his car in 2 months' time, which is a Hyundai. Shit, let's have a look. A Lancer or something. A Hyundai Tucson. Hyundai Tucson. 1.7 diesel. And he was saying it's due a service in a couple of months. But I'm bringing it forward because, quite simply, look at the state of the oil on this. Right. And he agrees. He said it's rattling slightly from cold. Well, that just ties in with the engine oil's crap. So we're going to do an oil and filter change and a full service on it. And but next week, well ahead of his schedule, because he likes the car. He wants to keep the car. And I said, well, what's the point? What's happened is, the last couple of places he's took it haven't been, they haven't flushed the engine, basically. So when you get a diesel engine, you change the oil and filter, the least you can do is give the engine a flushing it, and so that the oils are clean, at least as a guide. So, but he said since the last few times he's brought it out from getting his service, the engine oil is still being black. Well, there's no suggestion that they haven't been changing the oil, but there's every answer that the engine oil hasn't been getting flushed. So just as a message to everyone out there, when I do the services on the diesels, especially, that each and every time I do flush the engine oil, flush the engine. Normally an extra cost with the fluid, about £15-20, which is nothing when you compared to then they've got a fresh oil on a dipstick, rather than having a service and it still looks black. So this is a prime example of that. And look at this, what a nice vehicle. 2017 plate. A Hyundai Tucson and 1.7 CRD diesel. So that's not where you're cutting corners on your servicing, basically. So anybody wants servicing on the doorstep, Gary, 077 527 55396. So, and right off your path, it's Sunday afternoon, he's happy, the wife's happy, car's serviced, this one's going to get serviced this week, and I'm your man for that. So any inquiries, give us a call. I'll try and work my schedule around you, and that's it. Have a great weekend. Thank you.